Hello, fire signs. This is your reading for April 2018. This is actually my 4th attempt at this. The first time just didn't feel right. The second time I had to pause it and I couldn't come back to it for some reason. So 3 is my number, 3rd time's a charm. This reading is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for April 2019. This covers Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will not resonate with everybody. It all depends on the energy. If this does resonate with you, it will resonate within the first minute. And you will know. If it doesn't, please feel free to look up your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, because the energy does shift and it is a general reading. So sometimes your reading won't be under fire signs. It will be under Earth, if that is your moon, for example. Or I might not pick up on your energy at all. And at that case, if that's the case, then there's so many amazing readers on YouTube. Just go on there, ask Spirit to send you your messages, refresh, and something will be there that will draw your attention. That's how I do it. Follow your intuition. Ask, and Spirit, God, whoever you believe in, will always come forward with it. So the first 3 cards for this spread is love. The next 3 cards for this spread is career for 2019 April. Ugh. Who wants to go back to 2018? 3 cards, please, for career and finances for fire signs. The energy around their career and finances. For April 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, well, you got a bunch. And they came out in a stack and they didn't even move, so we're going to leave that there. Oop, okay, that's way too many. Let's just see what we got here for you guys. And I do not do reversals. To me, you can read reversals just by, every card has 2 meanings. You don't need it to be upside down. Other readers, not knocking it. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Okay, so for some of you, and mind you, messages are going to be different throughout, but for some of you that this is going to resonate with, you are dealing with an Aries, but this is you. This is you. This is your energy right now. You're ready to go, but there's a decision that needs to be made, or you're waiting on a decision to be made, because this is somebody that knows what they want, goes after it, bang, bang, boom, that's it. The Emperor is somebody that will tear something down, will dig deep to come back out stronger. And that's what you guys have done. March has been very, how do I say this, watery? I am a Capricorn Sun and a Scorpio Moon. And I can say for the month of March, for me, it was a little too emotional for me. Even as a Scorpio Moon, but Scorpio Moons, as you know, we don't like to show emotion. We hide it very, very well. But Pisces season, well, come on. And you have the retrograde with Mercury retrograde. And now we're in Aries season. The time of the Emperor. The time for you to take the lead. To take the lead, or you're still waiting for someone to take the lead. There's a balancing act between being empowered and following your heart. For some of you, you might be getting an offer in the next 2 weeks. 2 because of the Two of Pentacles, plus my indication for this reading was to do it for the first 2 weeks of April. So you might be getting an offer in the next 2 weeks, an offer of love, an offer that you're going to feel great about, an offer you're going to feel empowered about. It feels a sense to me like it's not somebody new, it's somebody coming back. It's almost like the king left and he came back as an emperor, or she came back as an emperor, empress. But it feels like it's somebody coming back, somebody that takes time. You can see how the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Cups, sorry, the opposite of what I was trying to say. The Knight of Cups, he's taking his time. The Two of Pentacles shows of juggling, of decision making, of weighing your options, taking your time. And one thing the Emperor can do is take his time. He makes sure that the next moves that he makes is the right move for him, for his greater good. But this is for your love. Now let's look at your career and finances. For some of you, you are going through a very huge change in your careers. Huge. You are on the verge of something amazing. And I say this for 2 reasons. These 2 stick out for me. The Six of Cups, something you love, something, it's coming to me now. They're saying something that you were made to do your whole life. The Six of Cups talks about reminiscing. It talks about past lives. It talks about the past. And in this sense, it's almost like the past has built you for this. You're also no longer holding on to the past. So you might have been in a job for a long time. You might have been in a career for a long time, and you feel stagnant. You feel like you're not moving. You're holding on, but you feel like you're not progressing. You're stuck. But you're getting unstuck in this month. You're really getting unstuck in this month. The Eight of Cups talks about something you've worked hard for. Something you've have put a lot of time, energy, and love into, that you are now walking away from. The feeling that I'm getting with this is you might not be walking away from it as a whole, but there are aspects of it you need to walk away from. The retrograde has shown you that there's certain aspects with your career, your finances, habits, people, places, things. Example, somehow in the retrograde you realize that you're not really saving money, so you're going to change that habit. You're going to walk away from that habit. You spent a lot of time in the past with those, holding on to those type of traits, characteristics, conditioning. Again, because it's a general reading, it's going to apply differently to each of you in different ways. Take how it resonates. But there's a death to that. There's a death to certain commitments. A new life might be coming to commitments. And I will be clarifying this, especially for the extendeds. But cycles are ending. Cycles that you held on to really, really tight. Really tight. That held you back are breaking. The Hierophant talks about commitments. It talks about contracts. So you might be dealing with ending of contracts, maybe an ending of like a year sabbatical. I don't know why sabbatical came to my head, but maybe some of you guys are in a sabbatical. A year to an end, or an end to a year. Internship, for example. All of that. You're embarking on a new phase. A new phase. Which is beautiful. So we're going to leave these here. And then I'm going to pull cards for overall message for you guys. Overall message for you guys. Sorry, my son likes to be very loud. Hopefully you guys can still hear me over him. Okay, Spirit. Any other messages for fire signs? Okay. Five of Swords, the Star card, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, Five of Swords. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm getting a couple different messages here. Overall, they all kind of start off the same. You were feeling stuck. Now you don't feel so stuck. The Two of Swords, the decision that needs to be made, has been made. The victory is going. The Three of Swords is still in his hands. This card sometimes can show people literally being battled. This is showing them walking away. Kind of like this card. Walking away. So what no longer serves you is slowly coming out. It's slowly going away. You're getting hope. You're getting inspiration. It might be somebody in your life that is bringing you inspiration. And faith. The Nine of Pentacles speaks about, and balance and healing also. The Nine of Pentacles speaks about, first, about being single, which is the first thing for me. If you are single, somebody is coming in quickly. This Knight of Cups is coming in very quickly. And he's coming in with a passion. If that doesn't apply to you, but the rest of it does, you are starting to see the beauty within yourself. You are starting to enjoy the things around you, maybe just a little bit, but as you start to clear things out, as you start to empower yourself, you will feel that more and more and more. You will feel that inner passion, that urge to just go for your dreams. Because nothing is unattainable. You can tell it's not my word when I can't pronounce it. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. So that is significant of you working hard at something, putting time into something, nurturing something, and possibly seeing a hidden opportunity within that. And I say that because to this side, you see the one pentacle to that side. Okay? So now let's clarify some things. I don't like leaving questions. Like extendeds are for extendeds, but I don't like leaving questions behind it. And I'm sorry for the noise. Isaiah's very loud. Okay. Clarifying cards. Clarifying cards. First, I want to clarify this Emperor. What is this Emperor in this decision? And sorry, I'm horrible at pulling or calling out. I'm horrible at calling out signs. But if it does apply, if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. It's just the energy. But just in case, it might confirm something for you guys. The Emperor would be Aries. The Death card would be Scorpio. Hierophant would be Taurus. Star would be Aquarius. Okay. Now again, it could be that's the sign of the person or people around you or you. It could be in your chart, especially the Emperor. Or it's the energy that is around you or that you have embodied yourself. So let's see. Clarifying card for the Emperor. Wow. Sorry, it's getting a little too loud. Okay, so the moon came out. So definitely, that full moon let you see an opportunity. Let you see an opportunity. Sorry, I had to put him in his room. Getting a little too loud and distracting me too much. Okay, so like I was saying, the full moon definitely did something for you. It empowered you and enlightened you. It let you see maybe where you would have been out in the cold, where you might have put your own dreams and wishes in the cold, where you felt stuck, left out, and it made you feel refreshed. Because if the Emperor has the Page of Pentacles, look at the pentacle, you have the 2 there. It's definitely growth, it's progression, it's also an offer. It's also an offer. For some of you, you might have a choice between 2 different people, but more than anything, the 3 of Cups for me is a decision to what really makes you happy. An offer that's stable, that's going to make you happy. The question is whether you take it or whether you give the offer. If you're the one giving the offer, that's the question. If you're the one taking the offer, if you are waiting for an offer, it's coming. Tell me more about this offer, please, Spirit. Tell me more about this offer. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Remember what I said? Ace of Pentacles. It's a stable new beginning, grounded, abundance. It's long term. But it is a decision that you need to make. And this is for your love. This is for your love life for April. Now let's take another look at your career. The Hangman, stuck, like I said before. Also Pisces energy. You were stuck, seeing things from a different perspective, being clear with it, cutting out things that no longer serve you. You're cutting out the things that make you unhappy, that have made you sad, that have held you back when it comes to your career, when it comes to money. You got 2 cards here. Balancing the scales also signifies Libra card. And moving on to, okay. There is 3 cards in the deck of tarot that speak about leaving something that is no longer serving you, leaving troubled waters, and moving on to better things. And as you can see, it's 2 different decks. The Death card shows a painful change. It's painful, but it's needed. The 6 of Swords signifies not so much painful, but going from murky waters to clearer waters. The 8 of Cups talks about moving away from something you love. And they're also showing me the moon here. The moon is what triggered this for you. It's painful, not as painful as the death, but not as smooth as the 6 of Swords. And you have all 3. This is all happening to balance out the scales. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up. Wow. Well, forget it. You don't have 3. Now you have 4. Because now you have duplicates. You are definitely walking away. I don't know if you're quitting your job. I don't know if you're walking away from an investment. If you're walking away from what's burdening you, what's weighing you down. That's the 10 of Wands. We need one more card for an outcome for career. Because this is a lot of movement. This is a lot of changes. Page of Swords, a fresh new start. High Priestess, because you're following your intuition. And you might be getting some information on some secrets that you didn't know about. Some things you didn't know that were happening. Good. It always works out to your greater good. But the Page of Swords is the stalker card and the High Priestess is the secret card. So usually the page finds out the secrets. The High Priestess usually keeps everything closer to home. Oh, and you have the 6. Okay. Another duplicate. Look at the size of this deck. Look at the size of this deck. This fresh new outlook has something to do with the past. Maybe you're returning back to a past job. You're returning back to something from the past, but I don't feel like it's the same as earlier on in this reading. It's different. Okay. So this full moon that just passed, this last month that just passed in March, and you reflecting like you were, and you hanging, being stuck like you were. Yes, it's forced you to go back and cut things out that you needed to cut out. Walk away from things you needed to walk away from. But it also lets you see the things that you love. It allows you to remember the things that you love. And that's what you're going towards. What are they going towards, Spirit? What are they going... Oh. That's what you're going towards, your destiny. It was already flipped over waiting for me to see it. You're going towards your destiny. Victory. Destiny. Okay. So now... I won't have time to do extendeds for this month, to be honest. So I'm not even going to try and push myself to do it. Plus, this is a pretty good spread. You got the Knight of Cups again, so you're definitely going to have somebody coming forward for you. Most definitely, guys. Let's do some other things, shall we? Let's take a look at some other things. Just give me 1 second just to sort my cards out. And I am going to pull a reading for you guys for your life purpose. Romance Angels and Archangel Michael cards, okay? So let's have some fun. Spirit, messages for fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of April, especially the first 2 weeks. Please help me to channel your messages with accuracy, clarity, love, and light. Please bless all people involved. And what I'm going to do, I had this idea before I started doing it, so this is the first time, bear with me. I'm actually going to pull three piles, so you guys can do a pick a pile at this point. Because this is a general reading and it's for elements, fire, so it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I want to kind of separate it a little bit for you guys, okay? So here's how we're going to do that. if you guys can see those. There's these little cute things I got for all of the signs. Okay, I was just gonna ask it, but I gave it anyways. Aries. Oh, it's 2 cards. Can I have 1 to 2 cards? Let's do 2 cards. Can I have 2 cards for Leo? 2 cards. 1 more card for Leo for the life purpose, for the energy of where they are right now for the month of April. And 2 cards for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. 2 cards for Sagittarius. I kind of like this. I like the feeling I'm getting from doing it this way. So, because I unfortunately don't have time to do individual readings for each sign. That's why I do the elements, because at least I can get it out to you guys. One more card, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Angel cards. So at this time, just while I'm shuffling, just a reminder, my website is mellowcaprio.com. I do upload all the readings there. You can also book personalized readings. You can also book a personalized reading there. Everything is there for you guys. If you do like this reading, please do like, share, comment. It helps me a great deal. It allows me to know if I'm connecting with your energy correctly. It also helps me to be seen on YouTube and get the messages out to those who need it. One more card, please. Okay, you got a few, but the way those come out, I don't mess with them. You don't mess with the universe, you don't mess with spirit. You got me? I might think it's too much, but by the time I turn them over, it might make perfect sense. Where 1 card wasn't enough. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll kind of notice my spreads have been all over the place. I'm trying to figure out my niche, which also helps me. So if there is certain spreads that you like, please let me know. I can take as much constructive criticism as you guys can shove it. Trust me, I'm a Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Aquarius Rising, Scorpio Moon. And my Venus is Sagittarius. I'm strong. I can take it. But it will also really, really help me because I take that stuff and I grow from it. Okay, so these are the cards. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's start off with Aries. Messages for Aries. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. God is in charge. Well, we know this very soon. Oh, look at that. Oop, wow. Okay, let's pull a little bit. We can do a little bit. I didn't mean for this reading to be so long, but again, I don't mess with spirit. Spirit, can you give me 1 card for each, please? 1 card for each. 1 card for each. So with these cards, I can tell that 1, you might be a teacher, but it's not really that specific. You can just enjoy teaching. You can enjoy showing people. You also have very good instincts, very good intuition. But you also have a very high faith level. Your faith can't be matched. But now is the time, especially with all the changes that came out in the other readings, for you to decide what you really want when it comes to love, especially with that Knight of Cups coming forward, and when it comes to just life. Teaching, Page of Cups, Oracle cards, God is in charge, King of Pentacles and Judgment very soon. Wow. Okay. So teaching, yes, you might even just have somebody that really looks up to you, because the pages are usually children. Children, very loving, because it is the cups, it's emotional, it's fluid. And you inspire young people to learn. So you might not be in a teaching environment, but whatever you do in the aspects of your life, somebody's watching you and they're learning from you. Could also be your child. Oracle cards, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Aries, helping others is something that makes you happy. Also, there's a group around you. You might be getting closer to your soul tribe. God is in charge. Now this I find very interesting, because you have the King of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So Aries, in this month, you could be on either side of this judgment. A judgment will be made with an earth sign. That is either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Judgment will be made. God does not sleep. That's the message I'm being told right now. God does not sleep. I don't know on which end of this you're on, but something is going to come to completion. Something is going to come to an ending, whether it's, again, the cycle or the relationship connection altogether. Very soon, Temperance card, which is balance, healing. It's the universe also, just like the Judgment card, coming in and taking charge. But when the universe comes in and takes charge, you need to know what you want. You have the Justice card again. Sorry, not again, the Justice card. But to be honest, to me, Justice card is kind of like the Temperance and the Judgment together. So the very soon might be coming to, or talking about this situation here. But ultimately, it's going to work out in your best interest. It always does. It's just sometimes we need to clear things. We need to clear things out. We need to move on. Balance. These two are balanced. It's coming soon. Also, you have the Queen of Cups, which is somebody that can be very loving, emotional, a mother figure. It's coming soon. Okay, Aries? Now we take a look at... Take a look at Leo. What do we have for Leos? Speaker. Speaking your truth. Speaking up. Your life purpose involves your skills of... talking. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic. Just saying. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. You know something? I got to take a minute, because I've actually never seen this card. I've had this deck for about 3 months now, or more. I've never seen this card. It's a beautiful card. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Now it's time for you to speak. Speak on your strength. Speak on your experiences. Innocence. Love yourself first. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards, guys. Let's clarify. So clearly this Aries season, this fire season, is going to push you guys. It's going to push you to speak what you need to speak, to whom you need to speak, to stand up for what you need to stand up for. It's going to also allow you to move forward to where you need to go. But people are listening. It might not feel like it. It might feel like you're not being listened to. You're being ignored. They see you as innocent instead of seeing your strength, but you're both, your duality, your strength and you're innocent. You're good and you're bad, if you even say there's such a thing. You know what I mean? You're loving and you're fire at the same time. Your words speak truth. They pierce, but they're loving and consoling at the same time. You guys have duality. And now's the time for the lion to roar. I don't know why I just said that. It just came into my head. Now is the time for the lion to roar. Now is the time for the lion to roar. Let's just get a couple of cards here. Intuition, follow your intuition. And there might be some secrets you haven't spoken on. You've had the strength to get through to where you have right now, and you're about to start a new cycle. Innocence. Take what you need to take and go. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel sneaky about it. Love yourself first. There might be a air sign involved in your love life. But there's secrets or there's things that you don't know which are holding him, her, whoever they are back, and they're stuck. And if this is a soulmate twin flame situation, depends on how it is for you, only you will know. We marry each other. So if you're in a relationship where somebody feels stuck within the connection, you're stuck. You want to get this to move? Love yourself first. Put your time and energy in yourself. Speak your truth. Love and embrace your strength and your innocence, and that will free this up. I hope that makes sense to you guys. That's it for Leos. Now we have Sagittarius. What individual messages do we have for just Sagittarius? Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose right now. Career change. I'm not shocked this came up, so maybe a lot with those changes that were coming up before for you guys, the Sagittarius. Energy, wow, that's energy healing twice. Energy healing work, energy healing. Eternal love, wow. Positive thoughts create positive results, unrequited love. So my feeling here is balance. You are getting balance within this month. You're changing your career. If you are a light worker, if you are a reader, if you feel like you are a healer within that path, whether it's Reiki, crystals, counseling, nursing, doctors, there's so many different ways that we can be healers on this earth. You're changing your career. You're thinking about changing your career, and it definitely is your work. You're also healing yourself. You're healing yourself from past love, past unrequited love, past imbalances within love. But ultimately, you keep positive, and you have your lifetime partner. They are in your life. If there's somebody in particular that you're not connected with right now, they're still in your life. Oops. Five of Cups. So you need to heal from sadness, regret from the past. You felt stuck. You might still be feeling stuck as to where to go, how to go, what is next for you. Focus on your healing. Focus on your energy. That's going to clear your mind, so you're going to know what is next for you, and you won't feel as stuck. And you'll also see things from a different perspective, which is what the Hangman is all about. Oops. Positive thinking, Two Swords. So crossroads, when you are at a crossroads, when you have to make a decision, stay positive, because that is going to create the results that you want. Make sure that you stay positive, because eternal love, it's here, it's coming. Remember, what is yours is always yours. It's just time lapse. We got to wait for it to actually come to us. It's ahead of us. And we just got to catch up to our blessings. That's the way to look at things. We just need to catch up to our blessings. And Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, and the World. The decision to wait for happiness is over. It's time to start. It's time to start. It's time to start. It's time to just go. It's time to just go. run. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of you. Thank you for your support and love. mellowcaprio.com. Love you always.